William Regal. The reason I'm bringing him up a second time, actually, is because he's just moved to AEW. There's a lot of momentum behind his move and everything. And he was just on Jericho's podcast talking about his awful health conditions. It's like, I don't think anybody, or at least in the public domain, knew. I mean, was this something that you were privy to?
I was, mainly because Steve and I are pretty tight. And I turned Steve on to, I used to call him a witch doctor. I have this applied, he's a chiropractor as a doctor, but he's applied kinesiologist, which means he turns muscles that we spasm. Like your muscles are supposed to be like this, but you hurt yourself and this happens. Then you injure yourself again, and then this happens. And then before you know it, this happens. Well, now you're getting no blood flow to the muscle. If no blood flow to the muscle happens, it'll atrophy, and then you'll never be able to get it back. What my guy does is help the blood flow come back. And he'd tell you what to eat. He'll tell you everything, right? And Regal had really bad health. He was in the WWF, and he was still wrestling. I'm like, you got to trust me. You got to go see this guy. You got to do whatever the fuck he tells you to do. And if you do, you're going to feel way better. And he will still go back to the doc. It's so funny. Like, he's always got the appointment like right after me, or I'm right after him when he's coming in. But yeah, I did know about it. As far as him leaving there and him, getting his notice, it is the greatest thing that ever happened to AEW because Steve Regal brings an element of realism everywhere that he goes. And I think, to me, I look at both shows right now, and with the fans as hot as they are for AEW, I don't really see a difference. I see name value, like Roman. You can't have a stronger name than Roman Reigns. I mean, you just can't. You push through the moon, man. Deservedly so. And turning him a heel was the best thing that ever happened to him, because now people want him to turn babyface, And to me, I would be like, fuck you, like I'm going to run this as long as I can. So they have name value and they have brand value. But if I'm watching a wrestling show and I don't really know wrestling from wrestling, I don't know the difference. Because watching the shows that are out there and the guys and how hard they work in both companies, I listen to the people. The AEW has better fans as far as, and some of them are fans of both. It's kind of like the Monday Night Wars in a way. There's a WCW fan and there was a WWF fan. And then there was the fan that liked both. Or watch both because they just love wrestling. That's kind of what's happened now. AEW, those serious fans, they are super stronghold fans. Then you got WWE, same thing. And then you got the people who watch both,